You can hear it hum. It's showtime! Hello fellow YouTubers, Google Plus followers and forum members. Thank you very much for joining me. This is a Nano QX review. It's been out for quite some time. Another one on the market, what can I say? The FPV Nano QX, everybody's so hyped, they're looking to get it on back order. Now, I got this. It came with a 150 mAh battery, 25 C-rated cell, 4 160 mAh 25 C-rated cells. Some people may say this is not the best battery in the world. I'm going to put some markings on these, 1 through 4 for the Nano and 1 through 4, and also put a marking on the original E-flite battery. You don't get a 45 C-rated battery. And that's what I thought I was getting with this. Even though I did not look at the Nano QX spec, I looked at the FPV spec. So I ordered myself some 50 C-rated batteries, 2 of them. I'm not going to go crazy because those batteries I'm going to put with my Radiant, my Sports Cup, and so forth. While I have my Radiant here, that's a nice small box, right? Now imagine the size of the FPV. Maybe I would have wanted the FPV box. Who knows? If I had a little handle on this, that would have been great. Let me tell you. You're looking to get into FPV? Get one. $149 just for the camera and the quad. You're going to need glasses, a transmitter, and things add up. For $419, that's pretty much a lot of money for FPV. But there is a person out there that's selling the last year's version and the Nano FPV kit for $300. The glasses are last year's version. I may make a mistake, so please forgive me. You never flew a quad? This is the one to get. Hey, if I did this with the blade, you know what's going to happen, right? This is durable, it's strong. $60 for a body, FPV gear on there, GPS hole. This is the quad that you can fly. You may want to look at the Bebop. I don't think I can afford the Inspire or the Vision 2. 10 minutes of fly time. I'm very pleased indeed. If and when I'm allowed to be outside today flying a quadcopter. Tomorrow may be a different story. So if you never flew, you want to learn orientation, get yourself one of these. It is an excellent micro quadcopter indoors. You can sit in your chair, you can fly around, buzz around all day for 3+ minutes. If you modify it, like many people out there want to do, you can get another minute of flight time, maybe 2. I do tip my hat off to everybody out there. Man, let me tell you, you guys are great when you fly these things, showing everybody. I'm proud of you guys. Thank you very much. And let's get right into this review. I hope I don't bore you. You're going to get a USB charger, a 150 C-rated 25 battery, and you're good to go. I say about 5 minutes run time. That's what Blade says. You're going to get 3 to 6 minutes, depending on your flight. I'll make a video of me just hovering around. I'll time it from start to finish and see what I get. I already opened this up. You get your quad, you get your canopy, you get your manual, read it. It's got 4 different languages. You get propellers, you get the grommets for the coverings, you get foam just in case your flight board comes loose. Very important instruction right here that a lot of people didn't see. or didn't want to read to everybody. Please, when you turn on your quadcopter, allow it a good 5 seconds to initialize so safe technology can activate. If you do something too quickly, it's going to go into bind mode, so you're going to have to unplug everything. And that's what that says. Light bulb. We all know what light bulbs can do. Be careful. If I deduct the propeller, the grommet, the canopy, the charger, maybe the battery, that's $40 right there. Will Horizon Hobby come out with a $40 craft bear? For anybody out there that doesn't want all these extras, it's great that they include this kit. Just thinking out loud. Instruction booklet. I follow for my DX6 the DX18. I already have mine set up. I put a name into it. I'm going to walk you through, show you how simple this is. So let me bring the camera close. The first thing we're going to do is set up our transmitter. Following the DX18, there are about 8 areas of interest. Only a couple of them are going to be used. We turn on our transmitter. We hit the clear and back button. We are on the Blade Nano. We hit the scroll button. We scroll all the way down to System Setup. We say yes. The model type is already chosen for airplane mode, always on the transmitter. So there's no need to go into there. We can skip that setup. The bind button is already chosen as well in the channel assignment as letter I. Auxiliary I. We go into dual rate and reverse expo by hitting back to the function list. Hit the scroll wheel. Servo setup is the first one, which we really need to set up by going to reverse. Scroll down to auxiliary 1 by hitting OK. Scroll wheel. As you choose reverse, you could back out of this and now go into dual rate and expo. In dual rate and expo, you highlight all the way down to the switch. It will say on. You choose your switch. You scroll up to the dual rate. If you're in aileron or elevator, those are the two you're going to be in. You're going to change your 1 position to 70% and leave the 0 position alone. Repeat the same for the other one. Elevator and aileron only. Hit back, back again, and we are completed. Shut off the transmitter. It's that simple. Really is. Not that hard to set up. I don't find it that hard at all. I'm learning as I go along. And this was probably the most easiest one to set up. So now we're ready to bind our craft. With the 160 mAh battery, while the 150s are charged, we simply place in the battery towards the back where the cable's at, slide it in as far forward as possible. Don't force it forward because this clip may just break. We need to bind the craft with the red dot and the official battery. There'd be a red dot on top. We plug in the port. The craft would start to light up red. Shut the light off for you. It's in bind mode. Transmitter. We are set to go. Now it's time for a test flight. Up. Little touching on the sticks. Trying to give it a hold, or I could give a hover right about there. I'm constantly going up on the throttle right now. I'm giving some right stick. Not bad indeed. And I can sit here all day and have some fun. I'm trying to get it to hover. Here I am. Come back here. To me, it's a little touchy of the controls. Try to land it nice and comfortable back on the box. Not going to be easy. And there I am. The one thing we can do with this, we could throw it and she'll fly. It is an interesting craft indeed. You're going to get a good amount of time, not sure how much, but they say when it hits LVC, it's going to drop. There is one propeller you can see stopped. Not sure what that's all about. I'll grab it, give it a little bit more pressure. It has some power, and there you have it. When you disconnect everything, pull the plug out in the back. Try not to pull the battery with it. Turn your transmitter off. When your battery cools down, find your charger, place it in, come back. When that light shuts off, your battery's charged. It is time to wrap up the review and come to a conclusion. I have not done any tests, how long the quadcopter is going to last in the air with the batteries and all that good stuff. The unboxing review, I'm very impressed indeed. I got a small test flight, you're able to throw the craft and it levels right out. I owned the Cheerson CX-10, that was super difficult to fly, I had a good time with it. I owned the QX, a little bit bigger model than this, and I enjoyed that one. A lot easier to see than this quadcopter. So for the foul weather and bad times, I'm going to be inside having a good time, enjoying some of the hobby. One of the things I would like to do now is maybe look into simulators and a larger TV and Chromecast. And be able to sit down there, relax, and have a good time learning, getting better into the hobby. This is not an easy quadcopter to fly, and I do tip my hat to everybody out there doing a great job having fun flying. If it's the first time, trust me, it's not that easy. Some people could pick these things up in a heartbeat. Me, I'm so much used to the larger quadcopter. It's an easier quadcopter to fly. Trust me on that one. Not hard to fly at all. This will get you orientation. So on that note, can I recommend this or highly suggest it? Yes. If you take care of your RC hobby stuff, it'll last you a lifetime. So on to other and better things out there. Maybe I will consider getting the next one, the Nano QX for $300, the goggles and all, and taking the FPV gear and transferring it to the Sports Cub S2. I am still considering getting a Carbon Cub and maybe retiring my Super Cub and getting the Park Zone Super Cub, the red one with safe technology. So on that note, people, thank you once again for reviewing this video. Please rate, comment, show some love. Have a great day, everyone.